Well, we had some nice prices and stakes action yesterday. We have plenty to offer here on the 31st. Feature race is an allowance optional 40, a very competitive race in the 8th.
And they're off. Oh boy, See Out asks for early speed, and Nomadigas from the inside gate right there to the first turn run. They're followed by Destiny Joy racing along in fourth, and Devil's Canyon right up close, just 2.5 from the front. Secret Sanctuary about 3 wide around that turn. And back to Fire at Midnight is in between horses, and I'm Not a Baby. Positive traction on the far outside as they run past the 7 ace, and trailing the field is Byron's Gold. They journey now with 6.5 furlongs left to go, head to head for the lead. See Out, and oh boy, they're on the outside, length and a half more. And Destiny Joy is racing on the outside. Devil's Canyon is in between horses at the rail. No Me Digas. No Me Digas, eager to go, is in tight there in fourth position now as they race down the backstretch. Secret Sanctuary still on the far outside, about 4 from the front. And next to the inside is I'm Not a Baby heading into the turn. And Fire at Midnight is next. And Byron's Goal second to last. And Positive Traction. A lot to do now. Far turn run with 4 furlongs left to go. Into the turn they roll, and See Out down to the inside. Secret Sanctuary suddenly up on the far outside, their second spot. In between horses is Devil's Canyon working a little harder. No Me Digas free to run now from the fourth position. Here's No Me Digas out of that traffic and sweeping up on the outside. 3 wide bid. No Me Digas moves along into third, but they're at the top of the stretch with Secret Sanctuary the one to beat now. Secret Sanctuary opening up length and a half or 2 from No Me Digas in second. See Out is back in third, and Devil's Canyon is in fourth. Into the stretch, furlong and a half left to go, and it is Secret Sanctuary trying to hold sway for one more furlong. No Me Digas on the outside. No Me Digas grabs Secret Sanctuary with a furlong left to go. No Me Digas just in front from Secret Sanctuary, giving it a good battle though with a 16th left to go. It's No Me Digas, Secret Sanctuary coming right on back, and to be close. Up and down. No Me Digas got it. No Me Digas got it. As Secret Sanctuary was second, and See Out was third, and I'm Not a Baby, and then Fire at Midnight. And they're off. Looking for justice and speak unity. Lord Mio has early speed too as they roll into the turn, and Dolitsavita's up there with early foot as well, while 3 wide. In the meantime, Galatians will now save that ground, and Shady Money on the far outside. In the back of the pack, Virginia Fulla, and Melena's Dream is 8th and last. They roll past the 7 ace pole now, and it's Speak Unity, the favorite up top. Leads Looking for Justice by 3 parts of a length. Lord Mio on the outside, and Dolitsavita right there to join and make 4 almost in a straight line across the track. And next is Galatians tracking to Quartet and Shady Money on the outside. In advance of Virginia Fulla, Melina's Dream is 8th. Racing down the backstretch, and it's Speak Unity against the rear leading, looking for Justice lead a half length, and Dolitza Vita on the outside. Lord Mio, Galatians on the inside, improves the spot now in 4th, and they're followed by Shady Money, who's in between horses now from 5th. Far turn run, and it's Speak Unity. Speak Unity's trying to hold, looking for Justice right there on the outside, and Dolitza Vita 3 deep into the far turn run. Shady Money is into 4th now, and it's Galatians back in 5th as Lord Mio's dropped out of it. Virginia full on the inside, and trailing is Melina's Dream is trailed throughout. Dolitza Vita going past, looking for Justice to the lead, and Speak Unity. It's Dolitza Vita looking for Justice, ridden along for more. Speak Unity is in 3rd, Galatians, and then the outside is Shady Money, and they're in a stretch with Dolitza Vita up top. Dolitza Vita is the leader, looking for Justice, is giving all. Speak Unity's off the inside now, 3rd, but just at an even clip with an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Dolitza Vita looking for Justice. Speak Unity 3rd, Galatians is 4th. For trainer Dale Capuano, it is Dolitza Vita looking for Justice and Speak Unity. Galatians and Shady Money.
When we started adding protocols, the first thing we knew we wanted to do was to add veterinarians watching training. We really had to look at all of the opportunities that we had to impact horse safety, controlling medication and training, which had never been done, investing in cutting-edge diagnostic techniques, decreasing the amount of medication that was in the horse on race day. Right now it's training, but we're checking horses that are racing on Saturday. Thank you. You're all right, sweetie. I feel like we are changing things for the better.
Right now it's basically just being present. We do examine various horses in the days leading up to it. Race day, it's every horse. We're watching the horses, how they warm up. Now they've got weight on their back. We're on different surface. We're still following the horses. All the horses look good during their warm-up, sound ready to run.
I truly feel like we are moving the sport forward. The horses are better for it. We've really changed to focus on putting horses at the center and being the most important part of the equation.
And they're off. Lil Spinner out to a sharp beginning along with Divisibility and Love Notion there on the outside. Imagine the odds on the chase there from fourth while saving ground. And Lunita is in fifth. Ellie Victorina is sixth and 7 lengths off the pace. Always forward racing on the inside and Buttermilk Girls trailing the field. Divisibility the one to catch. Divisibility with Love Notion. Hot chase there second. On the inside is Imagine the odds just in third. A Little Spinner on the outside in fourth. Lunita is fifth while 3 wide round that turn. Ellie Victorina alongside of that one moving up. They're moving up as a team. Lunita, Ellie Victorina on the far outside improving. They're within 5 of that leader. Divisibility. Divisibility opens up on Love Notion. And Imagine the odds is in third. Ellie Victorina trying to sustain that bid from fourth and Lil Spinner to the inside. They're followed by Lunita's flattened out a little bit past the quarter pole. Always forward is back there with Buttermilk Girls trailing the field into the stretch, and Divisibility opens up a solid 5-length advantage. Imagine the odds is trying to hang on to second. Little Spinner is willing on the far outside. Ellie Victorina, but it's all Divisibility and Jamie Rodriguez. They're coasting home on her hand ride. Divisibility, Divisibility opens up 7 or 8 at the end. A win in a big performance. Second will be Little Spinner, and then there's Imagine the Odds, followed by Ellie Victorina, and then Love Notion. Defied Dominator. And they're off. Dominator quick away from Shackelford County. Then it's Ms. Malevolence. Dancer's Melody broke a beat slow. Is now improved into third position as Dominator gets away clear. And Thea's Theme is at the back of the pack while saving ground. It's Dominator up top, about a 2.5 advantage from Shackelford County, second half length, and Dancer's Melody is in third. Ms. Malevolence racing on the outside. Thea's Theme rail. Heading into the turn, Dominator's the speed still from Shackelford County, and Dancer's Melody's in third position on the chase with 3 furlongs left to go as Ms. Malevolence has to pick it up. Same too for Thea's Theme. Dominator up top, length and a half from Shackelford County. Dancer's Melody every chance to roll at the speed from third position. Ms. Malevolence is next, and Thea's Theme top of the stretch. Dominator showing the way still. Dominator narrow lead. Dominator turns in Shackelford County. Dancer's Melody on the outside. 3 in a drive, furlong and a half left to go. Shackelford County gets the neck in front from Dominator. Out in the center is Dancer's Melody. It's Shackelford County in front. Dancer's Melody on the outside trying to reach. Dancer's Melody outside. Carol Cedeno up over Shackelford County. It's Dancer's Melody, Shackelford County. Dancer's Melody, Shackelford County was second, and then it was Dominator third. Ms. Malevolence fourth. Many stakes winners over the years have been Hero's Reward, Prize Stamp, Miss Mischief, Windsplitter Solano, Just Call Me Carl, and Monster Sleeping. Light up. And they're off. Red Queen, Esperanza showing early speed on the outside there too is Golden Account, 3 in a line. Imagine Victory is next. They're followed by Imagine the Mojo. Then to the inside is Mo Fire, another 3 back. If Then, alongside of that is Chica Rabiosa, Backstreet Gal, and Some is 9 Pliantly as well back as 1 beaten. That's Salagadula. Salagadula last a long way, got to be 25 lengths off this speed. Esperanza moving along at a good clip for this group, 5.5 furlongs out at a 2-length lead from Red Queen. Golden Account on the outside and Mo Fire up close there in 4th. The outside is Imagine Victory. Then between horses is Imagine the Mojo. Another 2, Chica Rabiosa, and Some is 9 next as they round that turn. Backstreet Gal still double digits from the front. Same for If Then, and Pliantly still well back, and Salagadula out kicked. Into the far turn run. Esperanza the speed to catch. Esperanza, Red Queen the favorite, making inroads from 2nd, and Golden Account is in 3rd. Imagine the Mojo and Imagine Victory, the 2 and 3 pass, and back to Mo Fire next, and Chica Rabiosa dropping back a bit on the far outside. If Then saving ground into the stretch, 1/4 mile left to go, and it is Red Queen who shows the way. Red Queen opens up now, 3 and 4 in a line, vying there for 2nd or between horses. Mo Fire coming very gamely. Then Imagine the Mojo. On the far outside there is Backstreet Gal. Pliantly is closing for a share deep in the center of the track, but with a furlong left to go. Red Queen by 6. Red Queen, Backstreet Gal, and Pliantly on the outside. If Then's in the scramble for the exacta. It's Red Queen. Red Queen trying to hold. Red Queen, Pliantly. Red Queen, Pliantly, and If Then 3rd.
The Maryland Jockey Club's Canter for a Cause cantered on with just over 300 entrants this year, coming from far and wide in this unique event to walk, trot, and canter over the famed Pimlico racecourse that showcased historic legends and champions. The only event of this type founded by Georgianne Hale. All benefits go to the renowned nonprofit, the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
Well, this is a great event. I think it really showcases the thoroughbred can come out here and ride and come back to the racetrack and not have any issues. It's a great event for awareness and fundraising, and I think it's a great community event, especially with these people bringing OTTBs, because when they bring them here and they get to showcase them in front of everyone else, I think it's really fun. And because it's close to Halloween this year, we've seen a lot of great costumes, so that's good too. I think a lot of people assume that the racehorse ever came back to the track that they would not be able to handle it. And we've seen today lots of horses come through the gate with little kids being let out, and things are fun. So yeah, I think once they're out of that racehorse mode for the most part, and they can come out to the track and enjoy themselves, and I think depending on what they're being trained for, they come back here and they know that this rider wants to canter slow or walk or trot, so it's good. It's good.
And they're off. Valiant Vinny sent for early speed, wild behavior, and the outside quick tempo, and Cozy's Wildcat all in a scramble for supremacy early. Then Girls Love Me will watch the speed from 5th position. Montauk Daddy on the outside, a big man can, and trailing the field is Sakari. Racing down the back stretch, a duel quick tempo, and Cozy's Wildcat out of the inside. Wild behavior settles right off that dueling pair for 3rd, and Valiant Vinny is in 4th, and back to Montauk Daddy on the outside. Girls Love Me's drop back a bit, the 3rd to last position as they round the turn. The Sakari and Big Man Can trailing the field. Quick tempo now the speed. Quick tempo, the speed of the speed. Leads at a half length from Cozy's Wildcat, fully ridden 2nd. Wild Behavior is next, and Valiant Vinny lurks along there in 4th. Montauk Daddy is 5th. At the outside is Girls Love Me's taken out wide into the stretch, and it's Quick Tempo. Quick Tempo survived the duel. 3.5 left to go, and a 5-length advantage from Cozy's Wildcat. In 3rd there, it's going to be closer between Sakari on the outside and on the inside. A Big Man Cam, and no doubt about it, it's Quick Tempo and Angel Cruz. They're much the best. Quick Tempo by 6 at the line. Quick Tempo, Cozy's Wildcat. Oh, that's a tight photo. Big Man Can, I believe, got up 2nd. Cozy's Wildcat, and then the Sakari and Girls Love Me.
It's probably the most beautiful racetrack in the country, to be honest with you.
The background is just beautiful.
I love Gulfstream Park because of the grandstand and the racing.
The weather is beautiful. The facility is phenomenal.
The Gulfstream Championship meet has become one of the top events of the year. You could come out on a Wednesday and see a future Preakness winner.
They're off in
the Preakness. The Run Happy Santa Anita Derby.
Got the unique 6.5 down the hillside turf course. A whole lot of great racing here in California.
And we're off.
We have all three surfaces here, the only racetrack in the country to have all three surfaces. Being close to the ocean, being surrounded by some of the greatest horses and riders in history, it's amazing.
It's the prettiest thing you've ever seen. There's no one else has a background like we do.
And they're off. Tisno Clown lost weekend up the inside. In between horses is Johnny French Fry set up for early speed. McCracken's goes on the chase. Bick on the inside is moving forward too. Only a couple of lengths off the speed now. The outside is John Hall. Another two back. It is El Toulouse racing to the back of the pack. And Ice Cold Frosty and Feeling Woozy trailing the field. Heading into the far turn about 13 lengths from front to back. Onto the far turn they roll with 3.5 furlongs left to go. And it's Johnny French Fry just in front from last weekend. And Tisno Clown heating up the pace on the chase there from third. Another 3, and it's John Hall trying to move up from fourth, and Bick on the inside racing in fifth. McCracken's Ghost in that flight as well. And it's Feeling Woozy and El Toulouse racing to the back of the pack with Ice Cold Frosty. Top of the stretch now. Tisno Clown to the outside. Lost Weekend digs down to the inside. Lost Weekend out of the inside to head in front from Tisno Clown, who's not quite by yet. Now they're on even terms, a furlong left to go. Let's see, the front runner's still going at it now in the final furlong. In the meantime, Bick is now picked up third. Lost Weekend, Tisno Clown on the outside. Tisno Clown, Lost Weekend, Tisno Clown up and down to the line. Photo! Tisno Clown and Lost Weekend in the photo with Bick, and then it was Feeling Woozy or Ice Cold Frosty. Lined up for the 8th. And they're off. Scramble on early. Dixie Draw along with Guillaume out for the early lead, and Nautilus racing down to the inside. 3 right across the track into the turn, and 110 is next. Accelerator saving ground around that turn, followed by Bobby G and Shoot the Messenger racing side by side. And trailing the field is Treasure Trove. Treasure Trove last, and last about 11 lengths off that pace. They race around that turn, and it's Nautilus showing the way, but the lead is just a neck. Nautilus just in front from Guillaume in second, and Dixie Draw on the outside racing in third position. Then it's back to 110, who's next. On the far outside, Treasure Trove is moving forward early in the race. Accelerator racing on the inside. In the meantime, Bobby G's up close to Bobby G in that flight there, in that second flight, just a length and a half from the front, and moving forward into fourth as they come with the far turn run. And now 110 has dropped to second to last position, and trailing the field back there is Shoot the Messenger. Into the turn they roll. Guillaume on the outside, Dixie Draw out there, 3 wide, and Nautilus down to the inside, and Treasure Trove on the far outside, making forward with a chance into the far turn run, now with 3 furlongs left to go. In the meantime, Bobby G's down inside there, and next is 110 ridden along for a little more. They race to the top of the stretch now, about a quarter of a mile left to go, and the outside Guillaume is just in front from Nautilus. Guillaume and Nautilus head-to-head for the lead. Guillaume, Nautilus, and a driven Dixie Draw from third now. As the top pair get away, 3/16 left to go. Guillaume in that battle still with Nautilus down to the inside. Nautilus giving all at the rail. Guillaume's just got the upper hand. Guillaume just in front. Guillaume, Nautilus coming back for more on the inside. Nautilus, Guillaume, Guillaume, and Nautilus. Guillaume beats Nautilus. Guillaume, Nautilus, and then it was Bobby G along for third, Treasure Trove fourth, Dixie Draw fifth. Minute 47.35. Lined up. And they're off. Kobe's Girl firing out, along with Poet in My Heart. Out of the outside is Cause to Dream racing in third. Strutting away, running in fourth. Days Remembered is next in fifth. Shuffle back there was Rosalie, who's now passed by Merger of Equals on the outside. Polish Cookie ground saving down the backstretch run, and back to Yira. And Bella Bettina has a lot to do now, racing in second to last position. Harper's Due trailing the field, but the pace is fiery up front into the turn. It's Cause to Dream at Kobe's Girl. Kobe's Girl, Cause to Dream head-to-head for the lead. 2.5 lengths back at Poet in My Heart is racing in third position as they round that turn. On the inside is Strutton, who's ridden along for a little more. Merger of Equals trying to push by that one on the outside. Then instead of a couple lengths back in the field, let's see back there, Bella Bettina still has a lot to do. They're at the top of the stretch and make the turn for home. Cause to Dream gets away from Kobe's Girl in second. Shifting in a bit was Poet in My Heart, and now straightened for the final furlong. And now here is Bella Bettina finally getting going. Bella Bettina on the outside is trying to close. Bella Bettina keeps on coming. Bella Bettina on the outside, who was way back, is trying to get up in the final strides. New Year's Eve thriller. Bella Bettina does it. Bella Bettina and Toledo with a 2. Bella Bettina, Cause to Dream, and then was Poet in My Heart and Polish Cookie. Merger of Equals fifth. Minute 14.25.
Thank you so much for joining us on this last day of 2022. We will be back for racing at 12:25 on the new year in 2023. Thank you so much and Happy New Year.